Not to disrespect our son again. He's so important to us. He's a precious son. He's a gold. He's a precious stone to Akwa Ibom. He's a precious stone to the women of Niger Delta. So we are telling Nata that should stop insulting our son. The women said that should be the first and the last for her harassing our son in a way which is not good. And the women of Akwa Ibom said we don't want that any
longer. The MC Domeka, let's take a flight jet down to Abuja concerning what is trending now. Natasha Akpoti and the Senate President, Senator Godwill Akpabio. Natasha said that Akpabio wants to sleep with her forcefully. MC Domeka, what do you think? What will be your reaction? Do you think that Senator Akpabio would like to belittle himself to that extent of sleeping with a married woman, Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan?
Of course, if you ask me this question, if you bring 100 men, out now, I can tell you that almost 10% of that 100 cannot control their Ebola, which we call men, that something that control man. Akpabio, for me, this is not strange for me because he has attributed to this character severally. We saw when Bianca Ojukwu came for what will you call for Senate screening. And you saw what Akpabio was get carried away. Even some senators were even saying that maybe probably because of Akpabio, the woman is too beautiful, Akpabio get carried away. All those kind of shenanigans character that you don't expect from a Senate president is what Akpabio is doing. Akpabio is not the first president in Senate president. We have Saraki there a few years ago. Lawa was there. Nobody accused them of this thing. We are keep saying it that Akpabio does not know his business. And this is what we are saying to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. When you are trying to bring people who can be loyal to you, this is what we see. In today, look at our country. Did this Nigeria, did it look like a country to you? Where a senator cannot even call the executive to others? Anything the executive brought to the what is it called? We have three arms of government. We have the executive, the judiciary, and the legislator. Anything the executive bring to the legislature will go and clear it. And that's where we find ourselves in the mess where we are now. Now, if you look at Natasha Akpoti, coincidentally, it's from my local government where I came from, Kogi Central. We voted for that woman. We trust that woman. Don't forget that the former governor of my state, Yaya Bello, was a very rugged governor. And this Natasha Akpoti is a woman I call man. Man in a woman. She stood and he fought Yaya Bello. Despite the Nigeria INEC, they could not declare that woman a winner during the ballot. But the woman went to court and she got her mandate in the court. And today she's a senator. And you interviewed me last week. I told you that Akpabio is fond of bullying women. Natasha Akpoti was not the first woman she bullied. Ireti Ikimbe, they call her. They bully her. And that's why even the woman was interviewing around yesterday. He said he can't say whether Akpabio harassed Natasha Akpoti. That one is not his own to say. But in terms of Senate president, is not giving what the female senator, which they are only for a number. Akpabio is not giving them respect. Even if you don't use the word bullying, Akpabio used to disrespect them probably because they are female. And this thing is surprising to me. That's why I expect a lot of Nigerians to come out and voice out for women.
All right, MC Domeka, what do you think will really make Senator Natasha to accuse Akpabio of wanting to sleep with her? Do you think maybe Akpabio said, you have to give me this before you get this?
Yes, of course. This woman have said it that at first, the woman keep raising motion. Akpabio will turn her motion down. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five.
Until she agreed for Akpabio to sleep with her before Akpabio will not pay attention or allow her to.
Of course, you know what is happening in Nigeria. If you are a lecturer and I'm a female student, and you have told me that we should do normal things, and I disagree with you, you know you keep failing me. You keep frustrating me until I say yes to you. And that's what the woman have accused Akpabio, because Akpabio keep turning her emotion down on a several basis. This woman has to involve her husband. The husband flew from Nigeria to go to UK to go and beg Akpabio. Akpabio told the husband that I'm trying to protect your wife. What do you mean by protecting her? A woman that will be elected, we elected this woman to fight for us. She's fighting for Ajakuta. Ajakuta can revive Ajakuta. You are telling her that she should, no. She should not raise that motion.
He's trying to protect his friend's wife.
Yes, that's what Akpabio told the husband.
Yeah, he's trying to protect his friend's wife.
He's trying to protecting her for what?
His friend's wife?
For what?
I don't know.
Protecting her for what? For
I don't know.
So for me, if you ask me, Akpabio, though this matter is allegedly, Akpabio should come and defend himself. But let me send a strong warning, because I have every right to tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because they are enjoying with taxpayers' money. We Nigeria, we are suffering in the street. Average Nigeria cannot eat. You cannot be using our taxpayer money and be doing this nonsense, this shenanigan character. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is using our taxpayers' money from one country to another, go and beg investors to come and invest. And this third person in the country, allegedly behaving this manner, do you think investors will come and invest? We are not a serious. Tinubu should not about this issue, because this issue cannot be swept under the carpet. Akpabio should step aside. Let them investigate this thing. If Natasha Akpoti is wrongly accused her, she will face the wrath of the law. If Akpabio is guilty, Akpabio should be sent to where he belongs. Because if you can remove a lecturer who accused a female for sexual this thing, there's nothing wrong to remove a Senate president.
So do you think now that Akpabio's wife has came outside the house to defend the husband and said that she knows the kind of man that she got married to, that the man is a decent, respectful and responsible man, that her husband will not indulge in such acts? Do you think that Nigerians, women or the populace should pay attention to Senator Akpabio's wife?
If you are a social media person, yesterday you see the way they bluntly laying all different kinds of curses on that woman, because pronto now, Akpabio opened her mouth to tell us in National Assembly that the wife is facing threat. After he had that issue with Natasha Akpoti, that Nigeria were busy insulting the wife, telling the wife that your husband have many women. And Akpabio, the way he used to do, he was mocking the issue. He mocking Dr. Senator that is a man of one wife, one man, one wife, that he doesn't have any wife. And he was just laughing lackadaisically and as if it's nothing. So that's why we are saying that this thing Akpabio is causing child play. It's not a child play. It's a dent on our nation. And that's why we are afraid where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is taking this nation to. Look at what happened in River State. If you all this thing you are doing, you are trying to anybody that is your side, whether you do evil, you shade them to your side. You cannot achieve a great country like this. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being dedicated on a daily basis. This country is far gone. They should split this country, let everybody go on their own. Or you scatter the country, let everybody, every region go on their own. I told you I'm from Middle Belt, I'm not an Igbo. Some people that will say I'm speaking for, I'm not speaking for Igbo. I told you that, or not to many Nigerians, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Middle Belt. He's fighting for Yoruba. Yeah, likewise as he's fighting for Igbo. This country is not what you call a country. Look at the country you call a country. Today Ramadan starts. The northern Muslims now, they are shutting down their schools for 3 weeks. The children cannot go to school because they want to go into fasting. Are you fighting for your God, or your God to fight for you? The Arab country that are practicing this Muslim, have you seen maybe Dubai that they shut down their school because they want to fast? These are the type of thing we are saying, that Nigeria is far gone. It's beyond repairable. I told people before that election, I said even if Obi win, even if Atiku win, or this Buhari that's now a president, they cannot do anything until they do these two things. These two things, if they didn't do it, if you like, bring angel from my heaven. Let God send angel from heaven to come and rule Nigeria. It cannot cause any change, because he's trying to build on 40 foundation. What are those two things? It's either any president restructure this country, let every region take care of their region, provide security, provide what they need for their region, or you split this country, let everybody go their own. Without these two things, don't expect any good thing from Buhari, Tinubu government.
All right, MC. All right,
president,
all right.
don't expect any good things.
All right, MC Domeka, what do you think is so special in Natasha Akpoti? What does she have that Akpabio wives does not have? I meant to believe that that very test of that very thing, which you understand, is one. Do you think that Natasha Akpoti own is quite different from Senator, the Senate President's wife own?
Of course, you're asking me this question as if you are not a man. If you have wife at home, the moment you leave house and you see a beautiful angel out there, your oga at the down must give you a sign that almost see beautiful angel. It now depends on you, the spirit.
So I claim that Natasha is more beautiful than Uloma Akpabio.
Are you asking me if you ask a blind man can see? Let me tell you, Natasha Akpoti is a young girl. that the blood still run. The wife of Senate President has given birth to 4 children, even the children are up to marriage. You cannot compare Natasha Akpoti with the wife. Let me say to herself.
Natasha Akpoti have not given birth yet, right?
Whether he has given birth, he's still a young guy. You hear from a Reti came yesterday said that Natasha Akpoti is just like a young girl. She is like a daughter. The wife of Senate President can get birth to Natasha Akpoti. If you don't know, go and make the required.
So mean that the Senate President is looking for fresh blood?
I don't know. Maybe you interpret it to yourself. Let him come and defend himself to Nigeria, because this accusation is not accusation whereby we just start.
All right. MC will make on a serious note. What should Nigerians be expecting from the Senate President, or what should Nigerians be doing? But as it is now, it looks as if that Natasha Akpoti does not really have the support of the senators, and mostly the female senators in the House, and also it looks as if they do not really have that support, that massive support for the women of Nigeria. And also, what do you think the people that which Senator Akpabio representing, what do you think should be their own reaction?
Let me tell you that don't expect that many people will back up the Senator Akpoti, which coincidentally from my local government, from my constituency. Let me tell you, the Nigeria politics, especially under this Buhari Tinubu government, is monetized. Money has spoiled everything. Look at Dele Faro TV came up and wrote a book about the corruption of our judiciary. They went to pick him and put him in prison. Imagine that they can also come to court and vindicate what Dele Momodu have wrote about the corruption in our court. Look at what just happened in Rivers State yesterday, where everything. I'm just telling you that don't think that Natasha Akpoti will have a crowd that will support him. We have just 4 women in the National Assembly.
Does she have any evidence?
I am not a PA.
Because
I am not a PA to Natasha Akpoti. Whether you have evidence or not, let the court do it. They are in court. If the Senate President feel that Natasha Akpoti have defamed his character, let him also sue Natasha Akpoti to court, and then the court will ask Natasha Akpoti to provide the
yes. According to the wife said she is now heading to court for the right interpretation of that very allegation. So, do you think that at the end of the day, that Natasha Akpoti will have any evidence to back the claim, the server claim, or that allegedly?
No, if this question you're asking me, Natasha Akpoti told you that he has a weakness, and the weakness, he might not really have a video, but the weakness will come and testify. And don't forget, we are in Nigeria. They can go and bring a video that will camera everything that happened that day. Forget this issue of the third person in Nigeria. Whether Natasha Akpoti get video or not, that very day a camera will be brought that will go and bring everything what happened that day. And I tell you that Senate President cannot hide it. You cannot sweep this around the carpet. Don't play with Natasha Akpoti. Natasha Akpoti, he can fight anybody. Many women are passing through these things than Natasha Akpoti, but they don't have the courage to come out. Natasha Akpoti to come and voice out for the third person in Nigeria. We should give kudos to that woman. Because
yes, listen,
let me finish.
Natasha Akpoti.
Nigerian women are not coming out to join politics. The few that came out, instead of which they encourage them. Do you think it's easy for a woman to leave her children, leave the husband is supposed to take care of? Some of them are career. Natasha Akpoti is not a beggar, it's not a olosho on the street. He's a barrister. She abandoned all this and come to politics to come and contribute her house. Instead of the men to encourage this woman, these few men. Look at out of
109
senators in the house, we only have 4. Is it not a shame? Because you see that Nigerian politicians, under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they grab power, they run away with it. So you have only 4 women.
The principal person in the house is trying to sleep with the only outspoken female senate.
Okay, let's leave that aside. It's an allegation. It's an allegation for now. Whether he make attempt of sleeping or with that or not. But all we know that Senate President is a bully. He bully women. Irete Kembi, I mean, what is her name? Also testified to it yesterday. They are just 4 in the house, and you are not giving these 4 of their chances to prove.
All right, MC Omeka, I think it's a very fine place to live in.